Members on both sides. The member for Chisholm has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Defence Industry. Will the minister advise the House how company tax cuts will assist the defence industry and encourage the creation of more and better paid jobs? Why is it important to have a consistent approach to policy?
The Minister for Defence Industry.
Mr Speaker, I thank the member for Chisholm for her question. As the member for Chisholm well knows, the Turnbull government's support for defence industry extends right through to research and development, through, for example, the Defence Innovation Hub. Just in January, I announced grants of about $13.5 million to 5 different companies through the Defence Innovation Hub, one of which was Darrenmont Technologies, in the member for Chisholm's electorate, who received $8 million to help create a prototype radar capability for the Australian Defence Forces, Mr Speaker. So the government is supporting defence industry in many different ways. One of them is research and development, but we're also supporting defence industries in Australia through things like corporate tax cuts, by lowering the company tax rate in order to give businesses the chance to invest in their own businesses, to create jobs, to create growth, to create higher wages, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, one economic guru said back in 2012, as Australia is buffeted by economic events overseas, we understand that lowering corporate tax assists the creation of jobs. What can be more important in this country than the creation of jobs? Does that sound familiar, Bill?
The Leader of the House will refer to members by their correct titles.
I apologise, Mr Speaker. I'll refer to the Leader of the Opposition.
The Manager of Opposition Business will resume his seat, Mr Speaker. And you're warned.
I accept the warning, Mr Speaker. The Leader of the Opposition.
The Leader of the House will resume his seat for a second. I'm going to remind him again on the use of correct titles, and it really doesn't bother me whether he accepts the warning or not. He's warned.
Mr Speaker, the Leader of the Opposition would know those words because he spoke them himself in 2012. Because what we've seen from the Leader of the Opposition, Mr Speaker, is a complete inability to maintain a consistency to policy development throughout his political career. He's well known for his policy elasticity, Mr Speaker. But this stands in stark contrast, Mr Speaker, to the member for Grayndler. The member for Grayndler, Mr Speaker, one of his gall-lighters was at work in the Australian today. He was saying, I better use his correct title, the member for Grayndler's greatest strength is he is the member for Grayndler, Mr Speaker. In other words, the member for Grayndler has always been of the left, and he's never made any pretence about it. And I was reminded of those scenes from the West Wing, Mr Speaker, when the President's advisers used to say, let Bartlett be Bartlett, Mr Speaker. But imagine if the Leader of the Opposition's advisers said to the Leader of the Opposition, let the Leader of the Opposition be the Leader of the Opposition, Mr Speaker. The reality is the Leader of the Opposition wouldn't know which one he was going to be. He wouldn't actually recognise himself, Mr Speaker, because he's changed sides so often. He's had so many policy positions. He's been on so many different sides of the Labor Party. He wouldn't know how to let Shorten be Shorten.